Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to this reading, to this channel. Hope you're doing well. Let's go ahead and jump on into the messages that you most need to know about at this time. What's your best advice going forward right out the gate? Let's get to the nitty gritty. Best advice for Sagittarius people. Best advice for Sagittarius people and placements. Support yourself before you can support others. So you might need to stay protective of your emotions at this time, being crafty, being wise, calm exterior, but fierce inner nature. Interesting. So stay grounded, definitely, number one. Balanced, generous, considerate, calm. Kind of take that approach to everything that you're doing right now is what I would say. Let's go ahead and see some more messages for Sagittarius. Messages for Sag. Tell us about Sagittarius, please. Messages, please. Something about Scorpio energy here. Something could have ended or rebirthed, or kind of going through like a period of that to come out stronger. This could be something to do with real estate or family matters or emotions. Sagittarius, please. Messages for 1, 2, 3. Sagittarius. Messages for Sag, please. Sagittarius, people in placements and energy. Messages for Sag. So you could be coming out of any strong emotions, especially in regards to how you kind of understood your family dynamics, your own emotions. Messages for Sag, or they're advising you to do this, especially if you're going anywhere locally today. Just stay calm is the best advice. Messages for Sag. This might be really important for your wish fulfillment. Sagittarius, messages, please. Oh, interesting. Yeah, and if you do that, then you should be having your wish granted. Yeah, reconciliation energy here. This is, working with others, success with good plans and hard work. Messages for Sag. There could be something coming into creation here. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. This could be in regards to real estate matters. Messages for Sag, please. Messages for Sagittarius people in placements, please. Messages for Sagittarius. Okay, this could be something to do maybe with cutting off something that wasn't serving you, somebody arrogant, somebody boastful. Messages for Sagittarius, messages. Or cutting off that kind of part of your personality, maybe. You have advice from a friend in regards to an opportunity or windfall. Interesting. Messages for Sagittarius. Pay attention to your health. So there could have been too much overgiving and maybe it was impacting your health with that boastful person. Let's see messages for Sag. Messages for Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius people in placements. Oh. Accident. Be careful of accidents at this time. Messages for Sagittarius. People could be defending you, but also not. Reiki magic hands. You could be known for that. You could be known for your gregarious, joyful personality, your comedy messages, or how funny you are. Messages, please. Yeah, somebody here could. Yeah, this arrogant, boastful person could have been a negative Nancy. Scorpio energy. Messages for Sag. You could be a businesswoman, and you could be working on, success assured with good plans and hard work. Messages for Sag. Messages for Sagittarius people in placements, please. Interesting. Okay, we'll get best advice. Best advice for Sagittarius, please. Best advice for Sag. What is the best advice you have for their success and wise growth? Messages for Sag. Best advice, please, for Sag. Maybe we'll get some tarot before we get into there. Please tell us for Sagittarius what is currently happening for Sagittarius. Maybe something's being rectified, the balances or the scales of justice are being balanced. You could have decided to stop collaborating with somebody in the past, or a friend could have advised you to stop doing this. Maybe it wasn't worth the energy or the effort. Maybe they're asking you to kind of let your barriers and boundaries down, fight for only what you desire. Messages for Sag. Yeah, something about a real estate change. Maybe with a Scorpio, maybe something has to end and come to a rebirth, or this could be happening in November. Be making changes for your real estate if your lease is ending then, or if you're renting. That's just for Sag. Yeah, you could be pouring into yourself, looking for the most financially gaining perspective and way to work towards your goals. That's just for Sagittarius people. Yeah, you could have had like a letdown in the past about something. This could have caused you to go within and take some time out, maybe take a vacation. Messages for Sag. Any other messages? Yeah, this allowed you to pour into yourself, really begin to step into Empress energy and attract what you want, specifically a real estate matter or a more secure foundational emotional base, so that you can move towards your abundance in a steady, measured way, in that calm way of the King of Cups, right? So beautiful. Let's see, best advice for Sagittarius, please. Best advice for Sag. Face your financial fears. I knew that would come out even before it did. Funny. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears. By exposing them to the light of awareness, you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Just know if it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen, right? The gods are dictating, so I think there's no reason to be fearful of anything, right? Because if it's ordained, it'll be, and if not, then something else will happen, you know? So, any other messages for Sag? For their highest success and good, what do they need to know for Sagittarius people? Sagittarius people in placements. Glass. Maybe somebody you had to separate yourself from something that was kind of getting you stuck. Free yourself from it. Messages for Sag, or you're advising someone of this, or you're advising them of this. Any other messages for Sagittarius people in placements? Sagittarius, tell us about Sagittarius people in placements. Gnosis, you got this yesterday, I believe. This is about like clairsentience messages, especially if you're coming out of any toxic or healing things, maybe stepping into a really joyful part of your life. Messages for Sag, please. Messages for Sagittarius people in place. Whoa. The Father, interesting. Something about structures, maybe the Destroyer and the Judge. You could have judged someone as not being good for you, so you kind of cut them out of your life, kind of vibe. Messages for Sag. Messages for Sagittarius people. Practicality. You could be focusing on your career matters at this time. They could be fulfilling you in some kind of way, shape, or form. Definitely you, Sun and Sag. Maybe this is like your destiny. Maybe your career path will be emotionally fulfilling for you at the same time as being professional. Let's see, number 10. Drawing this card suggests that the person to whom it refers to will be prominently brought before the public eye. It indicates ability in the political or community field. If this is not already part of life, it could become important. This card suggests exceptional organization abilities that need a vehicle to bring about success. Often the practicality card indicates the assistance of a prominent or successful woman in advancing the career of the person asking the question. So you could be meeting up with somebody close or soon in your career that is a motherly figure, that is a woman, that is someone nurturing, compassionate, social work, practical assistance, recognition for patient and unassuming work. So do stay patient. Allow the transits to align with you. Achievement through diligence. Interesting. Let's see your best advice going forward. Best advice for Sag, please. Best advice, please, for the Sagittarius people in placements. We have Wolf, communication, beautiful energy here. Okay, let's see. Huff and puff cannot be heard. Speak up and divulge every word. Impart, exchange the information, convey the message across the nation. I am there in the shadows, watching and waiting for your call to break away from the wolves in sheep's clothing that would devour you. You have run with the same pack for too long, and a lack of communication between you all is getting you down and heading you off in the wrong direction. It's time to walk your path alone for a while, or perhaps you would like me for company, for I'm not as big and bad as they say I am. Forget the opinions of sheep, you're far too spirited to follow them. Instead, trust your true nature and run free once again like a lone wolf to seek connection with nature and spirit from the top of the mountain. I bid you to come join me and interact. Let's howl at the full moon together as you declare your true motives and intentions. This is a good time for a vision quest to seek the answers you have been searching for and to convey your message with courage and strength as you blow down any rumors or obstacles with all your might. Beautiful. This is a good time for a vision quest, okay? To convey your message with courage and strength as you blow down any rumors or obstacles with all your might. Never surrender. So maybe the best way forward is to stay calm, but also stay strong and make sure that you are ready to defend yourself and that you're not going to let yourself be taken victim anymore at all. Make a stand against those who would control you. Pay close attention to your instincts. Make a bid for freedom. A misunderstanding causes problems. A secret is shared. Be concise in your words. Your life purpose involves public speaking. So you might want to adopt a more Capricornian way of speaking, more monotone, slow, thought out, patient style of speech. It would likely convey more authority if you did begin to speak that way. So let's see. Make a stand against those. Yeah, what? Right, we already saw it. Romulus and Remus were raised by a she-wolf in Rome. So too was the High King of Ireland, Cormac MacAir, werewolves come into the consciousness at the same time as the witch trials. It is said that those cursed or bitten by the werewolf have the ability to shapeshift into a wolf. So, I mean, you might need to defend yourself. You might need to call upon the ancestors for assistance as well in this matter. Let's get a animal oracle, I think. Last piece of advice for Sag, please. Last piece of advice for Sagittarius people in placements. What's the most crucial piece of advice for their success going forward? What do they need the most to know for their success going forward for Sagittarius people and Sagittarius placements and energy? Please tell us about the best advice. Know your worth. Love is all around. And then we have 23 in the reverse, so we'll go and see that. $23 in the reverse. If you're walking awkwardly or feeling embarrassed, Eagle Spirit is here to tell you that's only because right now you're meant to fly. Soar over troubles that have you feeling scared or alone. See the big picture, yet retain your eagle eye for the details that help you claim your wisdom and courage. Or perhaps you're making yourself small for the sake of getting others to accept you. Now is not the time to be vulnerable and dependent, for you have the wings to fly on your own, and you need to do that at this time. There is no need to huddle in a shelter or even seek out a flock to support you, for Eagle Spirit says you have tremendous wisdom and courage within. Let it arise so that you might soar proudly with the angels serving as the wind beneath your wings. Interesting. Tremendous wisdom and courage within. Let it arise. Let your wisdom and courage arise, and maybe communicate it as well. Let it arise so you can soar proudly with the angels serving as the wind beneath your wings. From these heights, you can make the best and most powerful choices for the highest good of all. So this could be in relation to how you go about in business contracts, specifically regarding your self-worth, self-esteem, and money, and how much you think you deserve, etc. And how do you convey that to others? You might need to kind of convey it in a larger way of some sort. Also, maybe step into your Aries energy if you can, if you have Aries placements. With the North Node going through Aries right now, North Node is good karma. So if we tap into our Aries side of our nature at this time, we should kind of align ourselves with our destiny. So just be courageous. Aries rules war, it rules the soldier, it rules me, and nobody but me. So put yourself first. We have know your worth here as well, and love is all around. I love that energy. So let's go ahead and read 54. 54. What do you value? What do you believe in? Is your best and most authentic self on display? Skunk Spirit comes as a reminder that you can be proud of who you are and what you've accomplished. Know your worth. Not everyone will agree with you or share your values, but you can walk with your head high, knowing that when you express with integrity, others can feel your authenticity and will be inspired by it. Be who you are, and if your reputation precedes you, good. You have so much to be proud of, and Skunk Spirit wants you to be your best self, the true you. And then we also had 41. So yeah, just don't worry about anything. Step into your authenticity. Know that God is supporting you. If this is divinely ordained for your path, it'll be fine for you. So step into your confidence, because there's no reason not to, right? When God's on your side. In the darkness of night, Nightingale Spirit sings her song of love and hope, a harbinger of dawn, to remind you that the sun rises soon. You are so loved, and the illumination song of Nightingale calls you to a new level of self-awareness and connection with the light. Yet there is shadow and darkness, but love and prosperity exist everywhere, even in the seeming emptiness of space, darkness, and the starless night. Hearken to the message, letting the music of Nightingale's song remind you that love is all around. Feel it and trust in tomorrow's light, renewing your ability to recognize the spaces that appear empty are filled with love and abundance. Illumination will happen soon. So there could be something happening in your job, specifically regarding money as well, and how you're able to step into a leadership position. I think that could be crucial for you commanding the kind of self-esteem and money that you deserve. A good give and take. You might need to stop playing it small as well, especially if you're kind of devaluing yourself and your contribution and work. You might need to really step into your pride in that regard, is what my opinion is. Really shine your light of joy and optimism and of leadership, because we have the sun in Sag here as well. Sagittarius can be known as the kings, right? Associated with kingship and moral kingship, and the right people, the righteous, coming into power and overcoming evil. So yeah, I hope you like this reading. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I really appreciate the support. It really motivates me to put out more readings. I love seeing views and likes specifically. And feel free to comment as well. If you want to leave a tip, you can hit the Buy Me a Coffee link too. Take care.